This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will. Welcome. I don't know what we say after that. I forget.
I just froze. I blanked out. All right. So today, our first topic, largely uncovered in all of our podcasts, what we're currently playing. Our latest pickups.
We have never talked about this.
I know we have such a bad rap for saying we're going to talk about it and then never actually talking about it.
Yeah. You should go first. What are you playing?
Well, right now I'm playing Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5, and Fire Emblem Fate Special Edition. I'm still on path 1 of 3, like chapter 16 at this point. I also picked up my Fire Emblem 7 so I could finish it before Will does for the first time.
Oh, you're definitely going to beat it before me.
But I'm playing through Hector Hard Mode, which is widely considered the hardest Fire Emblem game route of all of the games. So
maybe we'll finish at the same time then.
Maybe it's not if you add in the Japanese exclusives. Couldn't tell you. Well, I could tell you, but it'd be a long-winded response.
You never have those, Chris.
I know, never in a million years. Latest pickups. I talked about this before, but I picked up the book Hardwired on my Kindle, and I have recently started reading it. I'm on chapter 2. I just started reading it, so.
Yeah, I need to pick up that book tomorrow. Get it from the library or from bookstore here.
Right. Yeah, it's an interesting read so far. Gotta say,
Well, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm very excited to read it. I haven't picked it up yet.
So far, it's like a whole bunch of stuff I don't understand. It's just like allegorical and whatnot. So we'll see.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm currently playing Fire Emblem 7. I'm never gonna finish it.
Why do you say that?
See, I don't know. I haven't been able to dedicate enough time to it yet. But tonight it'll be different.
The nice thing about Fire Emblem, and I'm only gonna stop you right there, and I'll let you keep going. Is you can pretty much suspend a game at any point during any part of the fighting, and then pick it right back up through the save file system.
That's cool.
So you could suspend your battle indefinitely. If you can't beat 2 brigands in the first chapter, right? You can say, "Oh, I'm done after 1. I gotta wait a little bit. We'll start this up next week."
Exactly.
Anyways, go ahead.
And then currently reading, this is pretty lame, but I'm going through the Chronicle of Narnia books because I've never actually read past the first one.
Really?
So, I mean, I realize they're kids' books, but I've never read them, so.
Well, which one do you consider the first one?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Nope.
I know there's a prequel, but it's not how it was released chronologically, so I can fight you on that.
That's true. I actually read them in chronological order, not release order. And they're fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, I looked up online which way you should read them, and it said, I guess it doesn't make as much sense if you read it like chronological from Narnia time. So.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It makes more sense if you read it in non-chronological order. You ever seen that meme of C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien having a conversation?
No.
Oh, it's great. It's like, I'm gonna look it up and I'll read it to you. I'll tell you what it says.
I've actually been to the pub where they both used to sit and have beer and talk about their stories. It's the Eagle and the Child. It's in England.
Right. Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there. I had a beer and a really terrible cheeseburger.
Oh, here it is. I'll read it out loud. You'll get a kick out of it. It is hilarious. So I saw Narnia is out now, and what did you think? He's like, wait, did you not like it? Just typing out. What was wrong with it? Obviously, C.S. Lewis is asking the questions. J.R.R. Tolkien, the allegory. But that was all of it. Yeah, it's not even subtle. It's a children's book, so? Well, it's not like your books are devoid of allegory and symbolism. I would never. Oh, really? Absolutely not. As I've said before, I cordially dislike allegory in all its manifestations. Oh, so World War I definitely didn't have influence on the War of the Ring. And Gandalf coming back had no parallels at all to Jesus. Neither do Aragorn or Frodo, all just totally unsymbolic characters. None of these races parallel anything in the real world. Cough, cough, dwarves, cough, Jews, cough, and Saruman totally destroying the forest. Totally not about environmental impact of industrialization. ... I still don't like your magic Jesus lion.
That is kind of funny.
Oh man, I die
Magic
every time.
Jesus lion. Oh my gosh. That's totally what it is, though. It's really
it totally
not. It
is.
really is not subtle.
It's the least subtle of all of the characters mentioned in the conversation. Aslan is such a total Jesus replacement lion.
Yeah. Well, they sacrifice him in the first book, and he comes back, and everything's great. And
I did find the fact that the lead character was a lion to be kind of weird, but whatever, man. It's okay. It's your books. I like C.S. Lewis. It was good.
Yeah. It was cool because have you ever read the Screw Tape Letters?
I never did that one, no.
It's pretty good. It's essentially like, I don't remember how the perspective works, but it's like the devil's talking and how he explains.
Madeline said that.
Yeah, he explains that it's not hard to actually trick people into being bad because everyone thinks it's like it's this. The temptation is some big thing, but it's just the little small things you do from day to day, like not holding open a door or something like that leads you down the wrong path. It's pretty cool.
I believe it.
Yeah, and that's how he gets your souls.
So, topic number 2. PewDiePie. Finally, we're going to talk about him. Finally, we're going to talk about this guy.
We've never talked about him before. Never.
Well, we never talked about him at length. I mean, kind of in the first podcast. But, yeah, he had 100 million subscribers.
I mean, it's all dummy accounts that he made. No one actually watches him.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's it.
Yeah. It's just him and, like, Central European bad guys. There are other European bad guys.
You mean not the Peninsula bad guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. Okay, anyways, so after all of this craziness where YouTube just did not talk at all about PewDiePie, they never gave him recognition. It's just like, years of just redheaded stepchild with PewDiePie. They tweeted about him. I think I sent that to you, right?
That was so weird, yeah.
It was like, oh, you have a bigger following than CNN and Fox News combined. Let's actually recognize you.
Yeah, it was so out of the blue, but I mean, it makes sense.
It does. I mean, how do you not recognize the number one person on your platform? I mean, he went toe-to-toe with a billion-dollar company in T-Series on subscribers when India is coming onto the internet right now, and the first thing they see when they log into YouTube is T-Series. And he did it by releasing multiple songs.
Yeah. Oh, those songs are great.
Oh my gosh.
He should only do that. That should be his only content.
Hey, congratulations. It's a celebration. Party all day. Yeah, no, he should. He should do more of it. He already did. He did a song called Hey Monica.
I haven't seen that one.
It's called Hey Monica. Hey Monica. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I want to know who this Monica is.
Have you never seen this video?
No, man.
I'll forward it to you later.
All right, good.
I'm a big fan of PewDiePie, for the most part. Not the biggest fan of his Minecraft Let's Plays, but I don't hate them. You watch them, they're entertaining. I can see why people like that kind of thing. But I enjoy like his meme review, his Lawai, his I Freak Out in 2012 when I played Five Nights at Freddy's. That was hilarious. By the way, just him screaming hysterically while he played Five Nights at Freddy's. Anyways, I enjoy. Maybe it wasn't Five Nights at Freddy's. What was it? I'm gonna look it up. Amnesia. That's another one. Yeah, he did Amnesia. A lot of Amnesia. That's right. I totally forgot about Amnesia. No, but it's great to see he finally get the recognition he kind of deserves, and his adoptive father of YouTube. And he put out a really cool marriage video with his wife Marzia, that was cool. I don't know if you saw that. It was really neat.
No.
The real European royal wedding.
Yep.
For sure, the YouTube royal wedding. So, topic number 3, and you're gonna probably be like, "What?" Fantasy football and gaming. What do those two things have in common? Well, some people would say nothing.
You can do it on a computer. It involves a sport of some type.
Sure, yeah, it's an esport. No, it's not. Well, it's not gambling, I can tell you that, because if it was, it would be illegal per many, many, many state laws. No, it's technically not illegal because there is considered to be some skill in drafting a team, managing the players, managing a roster, switching people out for bye weeks. There's some skill, right?
Well, I mean, there's some skill identifying that racehorse too, man. Knowing that jockey is really tiny, horse is really strong and fast. You gotta know these things when they're on down the track.
It's not a week by week point system. And here's the thing: the way that they set it up, the way they say it can't be reflective, is somebody cannot win by chance, right? You have to have projections, and you have to have the ability to manage your lineup. Look,
not how I play it. I basically just say, like, that guy sounds good. Doop, doop, doop.
I mean, you can do that too.
I've won several games, man. I'm just saying.
This year, obviously, now I remember what it is. It cannot be based on a predetermined set of values. So, like, if somebody knew before the game what their score was going to be, that's why it would be illegal.
Okay, well, that's just cheating, though. That's like throwing a game.
That's exactly why that would be illegal.
Anyway, how does this relate to video games?
Because we're doing it.
That's not an answer.
There's actually a simulated fantasy football video game. Did you know this?
I did not know this. What system is it on?
Let me look it up. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Fantasy football couch gameplay V2 games. Fantasy football video game. Let me see officially. I'm trying to remember. Oh, because you can play fantasy football in Madden 25, Madden NFL 25. Oh. Can you believe that?
No, I didn't. I have that. I have that game.
Yeah, so apparently you can do that in there.
That's hysterical. I had no idea.
I'm reading an article about it. And then there's another one. In Europe. So there's a thing called where the heck did I see this? Football Manager, but it's talking about soccer, right? Yeah. So basically, you're just managing the team. And I think that would be an interesting ploy for a video game in the States, because you could legitimately make fantasy football into a video game. Do I think it's a great idea? Nope. And EA would just microtransaction the crap.
You have to pay $10 for every single person you draft.
Can you imagine that?
On top of paying $60 to have the game to begin with.
You could make a legitimate gambling game out of that, because EA could do simulated pots, simulated fantasy league.
Well, have you seen the 2K20?
The basketball has a legit casino in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's messed up. It's like saying, hey, you FTC, screw you.
Yeah. Well, it says it's E for everyone, so little kids are now going to buy this.
We're going to just do what we want. We 2K, man. We 2K. We're going to do what we want. Like, you guys can all just whatever, man. We don't care.
Yeah, they're going to make serious bank on that game. It's just disgusting.
Oh, yeah. 2K has literally become my most disgusting developer of the year.
Yeah,
that's pretty hard to do.
It's hard because you have Activision and EA. Like,
they're all fighting for it. They're all fighting for it. Like, we should do, those tier lists. We should do the scummiest company of the year tier list to end the year this year.
I
And then
like
we'll do a video. It'll be on CHRILLCAST Plus, and we'll rank the scummiest companies of 2019.
I like it.
Watch out in December, folks. All right, let's see. So, Mario Kart Tour.
I don't know what the demographic is for that game. I just
Everybody
really
who
don't
doesn't
care.
own a Switch.
Yeah, but
I pre-ordered it.
you really? I have no interest of playing Mario Kart on my phone.
I just want to see what it is. I'm curious. Like I'm quietly and cautiously curious, and it's free, so why not?
Yeah, I don't know, because just mobile games have just do not appeal to me at all.
If I'm sitting at my desk doing this, you know what I'm doing. I'm literally steering Mario Kart.
But I don't know. Maybe I'll look at it. Is it completely free, or is it only free for like the first level or something?
Dude, I don't know. It's Mario Kart Tour. I haven't played it yet.
Well, I figured you'd have that information.
Fine. We will look this up. Tour free forever? Question mark. Mario Kart Tour release date. No, that's not it. Everything you know about Mario Kart Tour. Business Insider. It's not arriving till September 25th. Oh, we know that. Okay. It is a spin-off game like Super Mario Run or Mario Kart Arcade GP. What is Mario Kart Arcade GP?
Maybe it's just the Mario Kart that's at Dave & Buster's.
That is what that is. Okay. It is very similar to the Mario Kart games you already know and love, but adapted to smartphones.
If it's free, how are they making money on it? I mean,
The
it's
gas
Nintendo.
and the gas and brake are handled automatically by the games. One major adjustment I had to make when moving from traditional Mario Kart to the smartphone. The racing itself is fun, and many of the hooks from the most recent Mario Kart games are there. Free game, which is good and bad.
You gotta pay for your power-ups.
No.
What is it?
It's the same as like Mario Kart or Super Mario Run. So World 1 is free.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
And then you have to pay $10 for the rest of it.
That sucks.
It's not, but I mean, think about it. You're getting a full game for $10 from Nintendo. I mean, they're not trying to screw you. There's no like microtransactions. Super Mario Run never had microtransactions, and if they don't have them from the get-go, I doubt they'll add them. Unlike Activision, worst company of the year.
Yeah, they're definitely runner-up for sure. Oh my gosh.
Nintendo has never been even in the top 3.
Yeah, no, I guess not. They've done some bad pricing stuff, but they always drop it down.
What's the scummiest thing Nintendo's done?
They released a Virtual Boy.
I meant in the last year.
I don't know.
I mean,
no, they're a pretty good company.
I guess the worst thing they've done is
re-release Pokemon.
Well, there's that. But that's not their fault. That's Game Freak.
Yeah.
It's just poor management. They just didn't manage Game Freak at the corporate level to keep this kind of thing from happening. But no, I think the scummiest thing they've done in the past year, and you might argue with me on this, is re-releasing the Wii U games on the Switch.
Oh, yeah, I totally agree with that.
And not because they did it, because whatever. They've done it for years, re-releasing games, because they did it at $60 a pop.
Yeah, well, they released the same games again, $60 a pop, and they didn't give like a new game to the Switch. If you actually look at the Switch lineup, there aren't that many new games. They're just, a lot of them are just ported from the Wii U or third-party games.
When I look at the Wii U subreddit sometimes, there's people that are like, ooh, let's see if this game gets ported. And I'm like, don't you already own it? You have a Wii U. You're part of the Wii U subreddit. Do you really need it again?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's the factor of portability, and I understand that. Some people really just want to play these games on a tablet, you know.
Yep. I mean, I have Skyrim for my 360. I have not played it yet, so I might just rebuy that for the Switch when I get the Switch.
I might legitimately get a Switch Lite. I haven't decided yet. The rumor mill's been churning, and I've heard mixed information about a Pikmin. This actually works perfect for what we were just talking about.
Mm.
A Pikmin 3 remake on the Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I think it makes a lot of sense. It wouldn't take a lot of retooling because the whole thing the Wii U did was, and all you need is like an HUD on it, like where you got like things across the screen showing you like different things. Because like on the Wii U, it's all gameplay up there, and it was all selection on the display of the Wii U pad. And they use a stylus to kind of pick up the guys. So you could include or not include a stylus, just like Super Mario Maker 2, even though I thought that was stupid that they didn't include a stylus in all versions, just the European version. Whatever. Okay, right? You want to play favorites? Whatever.
Yeah.
But I think Pikmin 3 makes sense because you can just go, okay, here's my Switch. I'm going to select these Pikmin and move them here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just translates easily. And if they're going to actually make Pikmin 4, I think it'd be a disservice to do anything but include a Pikmin 1 and 2 HD remake and a Pikmin 3 remake. Well, or just port, whatever. So do Pikmin 1 and 2 HD duology remake on the Switch, plus a Pikmin 3 port, and then finally announce Pikmin 4. What are you waiting for?
I know. I was gonna say, and then to top it all off is the announcement for Pikmin 4.
Exactly. So you can just like start it off like, we're bringing you what you've wanted since 2000 and whatever year the Pikmin 1 was released. HD Pikmin 1 and 2, and then everybody's like, whoa!
Everyone loses their freaking minds.
Oh my god! Oh my god! And then they'll be like, and for the first time ever coming to Nintendo Switch, Pikmin 3. Oh! And then, of course, that screen would go, now announcing the release of Pikmin 4 later 2020.
Yep. And then that screen fades away and it is now announcing the Switch HD.
Yeah, I think Pikmin 3 makes a lot of sense. And then at the same time, Microsoft should say, hey, the Halo trilogy is coming to Switch.
I would buy it today if that came out. Like, I would go to the GameStop right now and buy it.
But what they need to do then is release a version of the Xbox One controller that's compatible with the Switch.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
And the back of that Switch needs to have the Master Chief helmet where the Switch logo is supposed to be.
Oh my gosh. I would buy a couple of them.
And that'll be the Switch Pro model. It'll be the Halo Master Chief Edition Switch Pro.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, they have Banjo-Kazooie and Smash Brothers now. They have Cuphead, Ori and the Blind Forest, I think, now on Switch.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
We will catch you
On the next CHRILLCAST.